Hey, it's a beautiful day in Casinomeister land. And man, do we have a bitchin' show for you today. Yes, sirree, Bob. Today's show is going to cover something that affects us all, at least those of us who frequent forums and message boards. Yep, we're going to talk about forum etiquette, or in other words, how not to look like a dumbass in the public fora. We also have a couple of casino warnings as well, so hang in there while I speak my piece. Forums, message boards, whatever, views groups, all these mediums can be used against you if you're thoughtless and careless about your behavior online. It's important not to look like a fool, since many prominent message boards are archived on the site, indexed in Google, and stay live for years and years and years to come. Post like an idiot in 1999, well, it may come back to haunt you in 2009 when your boss figures out your handle or username and does a Google search looking for any choice tidbits. I'm not going to discuss choosing forum handles, nicknames, whatever. Those are personal decisions. If you want people to refer to you as a combination of numbers and letters, well, that's your prerogative. I'm going to get down to the nitty-gritty. How to not look like a moron. Spelling, capitalization, grammar, and punctuation. If you want people to take you seriously, then you better bone up on your English, or whatever language is the predominant language of your message board. At Casinomeister, it's English, yeah. And even though about half the traffic comes from non-English speaking countries, most members get by pretty well. Nevertheless, it's important to have a command of the language and speak like a coherent adult.
Yes, master.
Spell check.
Spell check. If you don't have a Google toolbar, download one and install it in your browser. The Google toolbar comes with a spell checker that you can use for any forms you fill out to include forum postings. It's fantastic, and it's free. I use it all the time.
The bottom line is that if you want people to understand what you are saying, say it by spelling it correctly.
Yeah, right.
Capitalization. One of my pet peeves is when people don't capitalize the word I when they mean I. They leave it in lowercase. Come on, what are you, 13? Ew! I find that people who tend to use or leave the I in the lowercase have low self-esteem or a bit girlish. What do you think? Just don't do it, all right? Same thing goes for some of the internet email lingo, like replacing the word you with the letter U, or replacing the word R with the letter R. Don't be so damn lazy. Act like an adult that can put a full sentence together without some juvenile gibberish. A lot of people don't realize how important this is to communicate effectively. The basic fundamentals of English are too often thrown to the wayside because too many people are just too damn lazy to reread what they have written. They think that the internet is a place where one can just spew a bunch of spewage without repercussions.
You gotta be shitting me.
Well, yeah, sure. Be a spewer. But years from now, when your boss is Googling your username, don't come to me all panicky-like and want me to delete your threads or postings or whatever. Content. When discussing any issue in a forum, try to understand that you need to keep things brief and to the point, especially when you have a point to make. Do not write a book. Most people who peruse message boards they're hurting on some time, they're pressed for time, whatever. You should be able to make a point or argument within 3 sentences. Leave the novels to people like Melville, like Moby Dick. Speaking of Moby Dick, get this segment. I'll read you something real quick here. This is chapter 94, A Squeeze of the Hand. Just to let you know what's happening here, Ishmael, the main character, is on the ship where they've just killed a sperm whale, and he's got his hands stuck in the entrails of this thing. Chapter 94, A Squeeze of the Hand. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. All the morning long I squeezed that sperm till I myself almost melted into it. I squeezed that sperm till a strange sort of insanity came over me, and I found myself unwittingly squeezing my co-laborers hands in it, mistaking their hands for the gentle globules. Such an abounding, affectionate, friendly, loving feeling did this avocation beget, that at last I was continually squeezing their hands, and looking up into their eyes sentimentally, as much as to say, "Oh, my dear fellow beings, why should we longer cherish any social acerbities or know the slightest ill humor or envy? Come, let us squeeze hands all round. Nay, let us all squeeze ourselves into each other." Oh, let us squeeze ourselves universally into the very milk and sperm of kindness. Moby Dick, I bet you didn't think that was in there. No.
Oh my God!
Yeah, moving on. Behavior in the fora. Don't be a hothead. Now, if you're responding to an issue that you feel or quite emotional about, by all means respond. But don't hit reply quite yet. In fact, give yourself a cooking off period. Just chill out for a while. A few minutes, few hours, whatever the case may be, if possible. Do some aerobics in between to vent off any unneeded aggression or hostility. Hell, you can just hit the floor and knock out some push-ups.
47, 48, 49,
This is some bullshit.
50.
Moving on. Yeah. Fortran's not with us tonight. No, he's on vacation. Yeah. I do have some casino warnings he wants me to pass on to you. Several weeks ago, a player approached us with a problem regarding ShuffleMasterLive.com, where they had met all the requirements set by the casino and had seen their withdrawal approved, but no payment was made. Yeah. The player contacted the casino almost, 24 times. Always receive one or two responses. Either they said A, sorry, technical problems, we'll get back to you soon, or B, thank you for reporting the delay. We have sent your issue to the relevant department. The end result was nothing. No payment, no follow-up, nada. The lights are on, but nobody's home. Yep. Avoid this casino at all costs. Yeah. ShuffleMasterLive.com. Finally, to wrap up this broadcast, I'm looking forward to meeting up with my fellow webmasters in Amsterdam next week. Yeah, the CAC. The CAC is where it's at. CAC is the casino affiliate convention. I'll be participating in a panel discussion at 3:30 p.m. on Monday entitled Ethics for Operators and Affiliates. Should be good. Yeah, because I'll be there. All my webmaster friends will be there, and hopefully you'll be there. If not, hey, until next time, adios amigos, and be cool.
Yeah. 77, 78, 79.